Good evening, this is Ashish, session number UR156038. Today I'm going to show you the experiment related to Web Technology Lab, that is JavaScript, timer functions and objects. So we have to display the digital clock using JavaScript code. Then the second question, we have to change the background color randomly on every button click. Then the third is event handler, that will increase the font size when a mouse move on a paragraph and decrease when the mouse move off the paragraph. Then the fourth one is we have to move the JavaScript code to move absolutely position car image when a user click the move button, the stop and stop the car image when the user click the stop button. Then the fifth question is we have to create an array where each object describes a student and has the property for the first name and last name or year of the birth. So these are the questions. So now let's go. We have to check see the code. So here's the JavaScript code, HTML code in JavaScript. We have under script tag we have used the JavaScript. In this function display time I have used. In this variable d is equal to new date, variable h is equal to d dot get hours, variable m is equal to d dot get minutes, variable s is equal to d dot get seconds. Then document dot get element by id time inner HTML h plus m and s will be stored, and set interval display time will be shown each every second. Then this for second function I created paint. In this variable red is equal to math.float math.random, then variable blue is equal to math.float math.random, then variable green variable color is equal to RGB red green blue. Red and green and blue will be each and every click these colors will be changed. Then I've used the function increase size. In this document.get p1.style is equal to font size as 838 pixel. It will while moving the mouse over them, it will font size will be increased, and decrease size while moving off the mouse from there, the font size will be normal to the 18 pixel. Then function student, in this full name last name and year of birth, this dot full name is equal to full name last name and year of birth. Then variable s is equal to new student and I have given the student name Leonardo DiCaprio 1976 Samuel Jackson, their name and first name last name and year of birth simultaneously. Then function display I have used another function. In this function first is equal to first last and year of birth will be printed. In this first student name will be printed if the year is greater than equal to 1980 and after the student born whose date of birth is after 1980, the student name of the student, the first name last name and year will be printed. So these are all about the JavaScript code. Then in this body I have used the in digital clock the button ID created button. In this on click display time the button function will be run. Then for color also button is created. On this function paint will be run. Then for third one dynamic font size, PID is equal to P1 on mouse over is increase size, on mouse out decrease size. Then again for car image moving, this variable image object is equal to null variable animate. Then function init while creating init function. In this image object document.get element by id my image, then image.style.position relative. The position will be relative and it will move to left move to left to the 0 pixel. Then I created the function for move right. The function will be move right, the image will be moved right to the screen. Then image.style.left parse int image object.style.left plus 10 plus pixel, and animate is equal to set timeout move right each 50 second and the function stop will there clear timeout animate and image dot left is 0 pixel, and window dot onload is equal to init. Then in field set I have created a button called accelerate and brake. In this the function will be while clicking on accelerate, the function the image will move right to the screen, and while clicking on the brake it will be stop and back to the original position. Then in this I have created student details. In this variable id division id is equal to student name, then first name second name. Student details will be printed. This born after 1980 and born before 1980, the student name will be displayed. The button is being created. On this only display student function will run. So now we're gonna see the output. So here is the output. First we will see the digital clock. It will create the show time. It will say we can see that the time along with minute and second is shown. Then color me will create paint me. Then different colors has been changing. Then dynamic hover size, while clicking mouse in the while getting mouse on that, the image size is increased, and while moving the image size is declared. Then the fourth one is moving image animate. So while clicking on an accelerate, the image will move, and click on break, the image will back to the position. Then student name, this is the name of the student. Then the student born before 1980 is this, and the student born after 1980 is this. So this is all about the experiment number 6, JavaScript time function and object. Thank you.